just wanted to say something about money and how we make money now that I've talked to the tourism sector. By the way, if you guys are still doing business the way you did 15 years ago, you're in funk, eh? But I'm leaving it to you. However, to the rest of us, we also need to wake up to that little thing. And I think there's two defining factors about how we will all make money going forward. We need to be very cognizant of children, and we need to be cognizant of women. Let me explain about children. There are some establishments in Nairobi and around Kenya who, by the way, you don't have to ask twice. When they ordered the furniture for that restaurant, kiddie seats were part of it. You got a high chair, they bring 3. Which one do you want? And I still love Java for that. And I love Acafe. Acafe, your high chairs are just beautiful. When Duko was like, 1.5, 2, I just love the fact you strap her in and she has to stay there until she eats. But also the fact that they're kiddie menus. You do know, by and large, you will go to an establishment and the first thing you'll do is ask, where's a kiddie menu? The minute there's no kiddie menu, you're like, what's wrong with you people? So what do you have that they can eat? And by the way, we have an attitude. I'll say this again for all of us. People are having children a lot later than they did before. This is not my parents. And when we go somewhere, we go with our kids. So you will have the kiddie menu and you'll have the kiddie seat. And then, of course, the other geniuses are the ones who understand we need a trampoline and a bouncy castle. And it's a bouncy castle. It's not a bouncing castle. It's not going anywhere. Okay? Let's get it right. I mean, little things like that just really irritate me. I'm going to scratch my teeth, okay? But you can tell that there are people who understand if we have to access you for Sunday or Saturday lunch or whatever it is, we've got to be able to cater to your children. And it's everywhere, okay? Banks are getting it. There's a lot of children's accounts, but I still don't see anybody doing something as spectacular as CoOp. So let me tell you my CoOp story. I'm going to have to divide my economy story in two. Let me tell you my CoOp story. A couple of years ago, Jumbo Jr. does the usual thing, and I'm coming back from the coast, and I'm flying into Wilson. So if you're flying into Wilson, you can see Kani. So you look down and you think, my goodness, what's happening? And then, of course, I remember, yes, my client has got an event. So you finish that and you go straight to Kani and you're sitting there, and you cannot believe the layout that's been done for Jumbo Jr. It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. It's like games galore, artists galore. And I remember then Nameless had that song, You Are Deadly, and they're all there, and when you move around, they're singing non-stop. And I remember going up to somebody at CoOp and saying, man, this thing, what's going on? And CoOp said, these are our most important customers. They never withdraw. I was like, oh, I get it. Because this thing was laid out for kings. I have never seen an event like that. And CoOp, if you don't have a Jumbo Junior event this year, I'm going to be very upset. Because I need my daughter to come with her Ellie Bank or whatever it is. And these kids are loaded. And this is way before Nduko came into my life, way before. And I remember that, when they're going for that Jumbo Junior event, they get money from Shosho, from Auntie, from Guka. They get money from everybody. So these kids are loaded, walking in, depositing 30K, which they do not withdraw until they're 18. So, if you don't believe me, go and sit down with CoOp Bank and ask them, kunendangaje, and they'll tell you those people, those small ones, very important, very important. But if you're going to do anything right now and you're thinking, how do I crack it? You crack it through our children. We are discerning, we have expendable income, but if you're not catering to our kids, you're not getting access to our tunes. It's that simple. Yeah, good. Now subscribe, because there's something else I got to tell you. It's about women.